Theater and Rotaract Club of Cebu Fuente community-based, in cooperation with Contemporary Thespians Club, proudly brings you an original musical play written for Cebuanos to be proud of. It will touch your hearts, it will strengthen your faith, and it will make you believe that we are of kindred hearts. Ladies and gentlemen, Kindred Hearts.
fact of life that there is more than one way to lose your heart. And there is more than one person you can lose your heart to. It doesn't all boil down to sense or practicality. It is not even a question of living it up to chance or choice. All there is to it is hope, faith, and love, of which love is the greatest. These lessons came to me during what turned out to be the most wonderful and magical, but ultimately the most painful and trying year of my journey here on earth. It is my hope that as I stand before you all on this day, what I am about to tell you may help you find courage and light, as I did in the darkest of times. This is my story.
Something wrong?
Mom? Dan's coming home tomorrow?
Why, yes, he is, dear. Didn't I tell you before?
I think Mom is not listening to his older brother. He has gone to the States. He is indeed coming home tomorrow. That's because nobody told me. As usual. And here I was, getting used to the idea of Dad not being around too.
Oh, Tom, don't be ridiculous. Of course he's going to be around. You didn't think the exchange program would last forever, did you?
Well, I was sort of hoping.
Thomas Kenneth Galvez! That's a horrible thing to say. He's your brother.
Well, lucky me. I know you don't understand. The understatement of the century. But there's a need to be hostile. It's easy for you to say.
Come now, Dad.
Oh, there you go, Mom. You always think about Dad. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, son. Tom, chill your food, Tom. I don't understand you. What is it about Dad that makes you so antagonistic?
Why don't you ask him? Never mind, Mom. You wouldn't understand anyways. Oh, that must be Peter. It's his turn to drive us to the school today. See you later, Mom and Dad.
Okay, take care, son. You know what, Nicholas? You need to talk to your son. I'm worried about him.
Good morning, Galvez family! Oh, looky here, if it isn't my baby brother Tommy who's come to greet me.
You? Are you supposed to be here tomorrow? What a sudden punctuality!
Come on, Tommy boy, is that any way to greet your big brother home?
Who's at the door, son?
It's nobody, Mom. It's just your favorite son.
My favorite son? My favorite son?
Mom!
Dad?
Hey, Mom!
Oh, Dad, you're home early!
Oh, sir.
look at you.
Dad!
You're sad.
Thanks! Surprise! Thanks, Mom. Miss you too, Dad. Home again, I'm here at last. Didn't realize how much I missed it. Home again.
That was fast.
And brother, don't you know it? No more chilly days and nights, hours and hours spent all alone. It's nice to come back home again and be where I belong. It's good to see you smiling back and trapped in your warm embrace. It's wonderful to smell the air and behold your happy face. Look at me and I feel new. So glad to be home and alive. There is not a happier welcome, Mom.
That's my cue to the Golden Festival now.
See you later, Tom, alright?
Whatever.
Mom, what's wrong with Tommy?
Don't worry about him. We miss his son.
Yeah,
Let's take a seat, son.
Thanks, Dad.
I know you're tired from your trip. Oh, my boy. Thank God you're here. You sure you're all right?
Yes, Mom.
Ay, Diyos mío! I should have never let you convince me to let you go alone. I know you must be hungry. Clara. Clara! Clara, some refreshments and cakes, if you please.
Hey, Dad.
My son Daniel is home and it's cause for a celebration.
Now, Isabel. You should let the boy breathe. Right?
Okay?
Pops, thank you, Dad. I missed you.
Yeah.
It was lonelier than I thought without you all guys there, but I'm sure glad the exchange program is finally over and done with.
Dr. Lazarus said the surgery was a success.
Yes, Mom.
Praise God. You sure you're all right?
Yeah, pretty sure.
It hasn't been bothering you at all?
Not at all, Mom.
Well, you haven't called for the past week. You got me worried.
Yes, that's true, son.
I know. Dad, Mom, look at me. Do I look like it's been bothering me at all? I feel great. I just wanted to surprise you, that's all.
Well, that's good to hear, son. That's good to hear.
Well, yeah, but it still leaves the other matter.
Well, honey, Dr. Lau said this surgery successfully done. Provides perfect match for them. And he's on the top of the list. It wouldn't take long now.
Excuse me, sir. Ma'am, refreshments are served.
Hey, Clara.
Welcome home for Dad. Okay, Clara.
Come now, Sam. I know you're dying to eat Dunkin'.
My son, if I have known you'd be home early, I would have cooked your favorite food, humba.
Well, I guess my surprise worked.
Here, son. Thank you, Clara, and please don't forget to prepare Daniel's favorite meal for lunch. Clara! Clara! Sorry, you were saying that? I said don't forget to prepare Daniel's favorite meal for lunch. Okay, sir. Ma'am.
Later, Clara.
Please start eating now, Sam.
Dad? Is something the matter? You seem preoccupied here.
I was just thinking, Mom. I've been gone for the past 3 months. And Tom, my only brother, thinks that I'm enrolled in an exchange internship program in the States. But the truth is, I've been lying in recovery for 2 weeks thinking, hey, there's a chance that I could die if any complications would arise, and Tom would have no idea. I just hate lying to him, Mom.
I understand. Come, take your seat.
And Tom's not stupid. This is the third time he flies to the States this year alone. Frankly, with almost all of the excuses, he's bound to figure out something wrong sooner or later.
Darling, don't say things like that. Dr. Lazarus and Dr. Montgomery are the best in your field. And you, being here, alive and well, is testimony to that.
True.
And about Tom, I thought we decided what was best, son.
We did, Mom. No, we did. And I have no intention of telling Tom anything about this. Tom doesn't need any more complications in his life from me. And he already hates me enough as it is.
What, Tom hates you?
Yes, Mom, he hates me. And I shouldn't want to add one more thing to his growing lists of reasons why.
Come on, Sam. Your brother doesn't hate you. He merely doesn't understand you.
Try telling that to him.
Boys, break it up. Now, Daniel Galvez, I don't want your silly thoughts to ruin what seems to be a perfect celebration. Okay? Come now, son. Me and your dad wants to show you something in the garden.
Yeah, I'll just catch you up in a minute, okay?
Okay.
Come on, Isabella, let's go ahead.
Later, Dad. I sure hope I can tell Tom about my condition. And that he'd understand. But anyways, I'm sure glad I'm home. The journey has been long, but I'm finally here. My heart may be dying.
This we ask in Jesus' name, amen. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Mr. Galvez and Mr. Sandoval. Good morning. Welcome to Mount Carmel Medical Center Ward 8. You know, such nice timing you two have. 5 minutes after call time. Better not let your minutes accumulate, gentlemen. Remember, the early bird catches the worm. Now, go to your places. Okay, nursing students, before we start, Mr. Galvez and Mr. Sandoval, you'll be the head nurses. And Miss Pons and Miss Calderon, you'll be the assistant head nurses. Now go to the station. My dear nursing students, pair up. I assume you have your patient assignments from yesterday. Shall we begin? Till we drop, we're on the clock, no time to stop, we're on the clock, we are living it up, we're on the clock, yeah, we're on the clock, and we won't stop, we're on the clock till we heading up, we're on the clock and we dance to the beat, we're on the clock and we turn up the heat, time is up, but we work till we drop. We're on the clock, no time to stop, we're on the clock, we are living it up, we're on the clock, yeah, we're on the clock, and we won't stop, we're on the clock till we have enough, we're on the clock and we're keeping it slow, we're on the clock and we're up to the blow, time is up, but we work till we drop, we're on the clock. No time to stop, we're on the clock, we are living it up, we're on the clock, yeah, we're on the clock, and we won't stop, we're on the clock till we have enough. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're on the clock, we are living it up. We're on the clock, yeah, we're on the clock, and we won't stop. We're on the clock till we have enough. We're on the clock and we dance to the beat. We're on the clock and we turn up the heat. Time is up, but we work till we drop. We're on the clock, no time to stop. We're on the clock, we are living it up. We're on the clock, yeah, we're on the clock, and we won't stop. We're on the clock till we get enough. We're on the clock and we're keeping it slow. We're on the clock and we're up to the blow. Time is up, but we work till we drop. We're on the clock, no time to stop. We're on the clock, we are living it up. We're on the clock, yeah, we're on the clock, and we won't stop. We're on the clock till we have enough. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, nursing students, gather around. Faster, young nurses. Bravo, young nurses. Not bad on a busy day on duty. However, there are a few of you who could do more focus and concentrating on their task. And by the way, Miss Ponce, please step forward. I would like to commend you, Miss Ponce, for your initiative as well as the effective and efficient care you give your patients. I notice how you turn your patients from side to side every 2 hours and you even change his old diapers without being told to. I hope your attitude does not change, Miss Ponce. Because you know, this will help pave the way for you as a nurse. And of course, the same goes for everyone, not just Miss Ponce. But then again, you can always do better. So I'll expect you to be as effective and efficient as Miss Ponce. And if not more so. Okay, guys?
Okay, sir.
So that would be all for today. And see you all tomorrow. Same time and same place. You may now go. And by the way, Mr. Galvez, a word if you please.
I'll wait for you in the park, okay? Yeah, Pete.
Mr. Galvez, you seem very distracted and troubled today. Your patient's fluid weight was sadly undergo the compensation. His bed was in disarray, and you've been neglected to inform you of the fact that his temperature has risen too well over the normal range. Now tell me, Mr. Galvez, what's the problem?
It's nothing, sir. It's just like I just feel slightly under the weather today. Just a bad headache, though. I'm sorry if it got in the way of my work.
You could have told me you have a headache and I would have excused you. So you could go to the infirmary. Mr. Galvez, you know that. We do not jeopardize our patient's safety like that.
I know, sir, and I'm sorry. Well, I take all the consequences of my actions and I'm making sure it won't happen again.
But remember that the promises are that, Mr. Galvez. And it is one that should be paid. Now you may go.
Oh, Tom! What was it? What's up? What? The clinical instructor scolded me again.
Take this.
Lily! Oh, Liz! Is everything all right? Oh, I knew it. You're doing it again during our duty. Drooling around us. Oh, don't act all innocent on me, Lily Noel Ponce. We've been best friends since we're 5. In fact, it's obvious, isn't it, guys? Yeah. See, Liz?
I'm just worried, you know. Something seems to be wrong. He was out of sorts the whole day. You think I should go talk to him? We'll be partners tomorrow after all. Something's wrong, I know it. It's not like him to be so careless at all.
Oh, my dear Liz, how would you know if something's bothering him? Duh.
That was right, Liz. I mean, you're like you've been best friends for ages. Who do you think you are? Peter or something?
Keep it down, Mia. He's right in front of us, you know. Speaking of Peter, I happen to know he's crazy about you.
You mean that Peter Sandoval?
Yep.
Who in your right mind would even like that guy, Liz? I mean, I swear to God, and I swear to all of you that I would never, ever even have a single bit of admiration that Peter Sandoval...
Mia, he's always overly helpful and cheery whenever you're around. Come on, let's go talk to them.
You must be imagining things, Liz.
Come on. Excuse me, Tom.
Cheeks.
That's That's chick.
It's not a chick, Tom. It's a hippo.
It's good for you.
What? Oh. Hippopotamus ako. Who's the chick?
Excuse me, Tom. Hi, my name is Lily.
Oh, Tom, don't be rude, man. It's a beautiful chick. Miss Lily Ponce, forgive my friend here for his new introductions. Tom, this is Lily Ponce. Miss Lily Ponce, this is Tom Galvez. Oh, Tom. That lovely lady over there. This beautiful.
Here.
Baby facts, but beautiful. Lovely. Sexy. Sexy as Maui Pacquiao. It's Mia Calderon. Oh, Mia Calderon, what a beautiful name. Sounds like Mia Tunisia. Beautiful. I perfectly can remember. She said to me once, Peter, I like ya.
No, I did not say that.
Isn't it, Mia, you said to me once, when we were still little, you said to me, Peter, I like you to get out of my sight.
Precisely.
See? You said it! She likes me! She likes me, she likes me, she likes it, I like it. I don't like you, Aqua. I said I don't like you. I don't like you. Oh, talk to my hand. Wow, get out of my sight. Anyway, Tom, you, Billy, and the rest of the guys, especially that Dukes. You know Dukes?
Dukes?
No, not the Arf, the Duko, that one. Oh, we were classmates during the 1st and 3rd grade, don't you remember?
Well, I'm bad at remembering random names and faces, and I don't care.
Please say something.
Yeah, it's me, Lily. I'm her, and you're Tom.
Yeah, I know I'm Tom. So?
We'll be partners on tomorrow's Mets team, right? So, how do you want to divide the labor? Even bed numbers are mine, and odd bed numbers are yours?
I couldn't care less, really. One way or the other.
Okay, then that's settled. So I guess I'll see you bright and early tomorrow. Partner?
Whatever.
Oh, Tom. Oh, I'm sorry, Lily. Maybe Tom is just in a foul mood. That's all. So I'll see you tomorrow then, okay?
See you.
Okay, goodbye, Lily.
Bye.
Goodbye, Mia. I love ya. I love ya, Mia. Bye. Tom.
Tom? Remember that guy? I could have punched him right in his naughty face.
He just really had a bad day, Mia. I'm not surprised, honestly. Anyone would have done the same.
No, they wouldn't have. Seriously, Liz? You're defending him after what he just did? I can't believe it.
Me? Defending him? I won't give up so easily, you know? Just you wait and see, Tom Galvez. I'll get through to you yet if it's the last thing I do.
Oh, my dear Liz. As long as I live, I promise to protect you. Watch out, Tom Galvez. And watch for you, Peter.
Oh, I'm trying to make a point here.
Sorry.
Listen, Liz. It's so neat to learn a thing or two about boys. Believe me, I know. I grew up with 4 brothers, and I just lived 2 houses down the Galvez family. One day, those lovesick neurons of yours will send the right impulses to your brain just to remind you that Tom's just the right person for you. He's a jerk, Liz. I mean, you heard him. He barely even knows you exist.
Bite your tongue, young lady. He's not a jerk. He's not a jerk, right? He's just upset.
Ah, you must be 15 kinds of foolish, darling. Everybody knows Tom's and Eva. And he looks like one as well. Oh, it's quite a pity. He isn't like his older brother Dad. Now that's an example of a male perfection for you. Dad, Calvis.
You're not serious, are you?
Oh, yes, I am.
Dad? I mean, I know he saved you from getting run over by that runaway bicycle last summer, but come on.
But of course, Dad's my knight in shining armor. He'll slay that evil dragon of yours any old time.
Oh, Tom. Is that a spotlight? Tom, oh, you look confused and bothered, man. Is something wrong?
Well, I have a problem.
Oh, you must not bring your problem here to Judy, because it might jeopardize the health of our patients. And by the way, if you don't mind me asking, what is your problem?
Well, it's my brother. He came. But it's not really a big problem though, but yes, he is my problem.
Oh, Tommy boy, you know what? Regarding that,
Our clinical instructor's looking for the both of you.
or are you looking for me?
Come on, Peter. I'm not joking here, so it's
Like
really
right now?
already. Yes, it's right now.
Let's talk about your problem later, okay?
Guys.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Prepare those fans. Red, blue, black. Ready? It's going to be quick. Think fast. Listen. Rules 1, 2, 3. Got it? How long will you last? How long will you last? Gather around. Show me what you've got. Tense? No need to be as long as you don't slack. Listen. Patience. A, B, C. Listen. I don't knock, knock. Come in, don't play around. Smile with them. How are you? So in this meditation to make a few words see. Assessment for mental strange. I hope not. Open those charts. You must be careful. Take those vitals. Give those nuts. Simple errors can make you a fool. Just remember, jump and talk you there. nurses, that would be all for today. You may now go. And by the way, Mr. Galvez and Miss Ponce, a word if you please.
Again?
There has been an unfortunate breach of hospital protocol for today, I'm afraid. The staff nurse have found this on patient Zamara's bedside. Do either of you know what this is?
Can I take a minute, please? It's clopidogrel, sir. It's an antiplatelet aggregate which prevents the clumping of platelets and thus it prevents the formation of blood clots.
Besides, Miss Ponce. Now, do either of you know what patient Zamara's diagnosis is?
Sir. Well, I happen to know patient Zamora. Patient Zamora. Bed 13, yes. Diagnosed with dengue hemorrhagic fever a week ago.
That's right, Mr. Galvez. Now, would anyone tell me how the patient Zamora came across this medication, which is contraindicated with this disease?
Sir.
It was me, sir. I'm responsible. I was assigned to give that medication to the patient today. The Plavix was intended for patient Heredia in bed 15. I'm so sorry.
Miss Ponce, I'm quite disappointed and, might I say, shocked at this turn of events.
Very sorry, sir. I'll take responsibility for everything.
But are you sure it's you, Miss Ponce?
Yes, sir.
But sir, it's...
Tom, just pipe down. Don't try to defend me and make things worse than they already are.
Yes, Miss Ponce. I'm sure you feel that way. You know the patient is now being closely monitored for any enhanced bleeding tendencies, and while they say the patient seems to be far from danger. But there's no telling what might happen next. So that profile we're starting to look up to, and Dr. Lozada is asking for an incident report, of course.
I'll write one right away, sir, and I'll accept whatever number of extensions you want to give me. I'll apologize to the patient. I'll do whatever it takes.
But Miss Ponce, this matter is not one to be taken lightly.
I know, sir. I didn't mean to. I swear.
Miss Ponce, are you okay?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, sir, this is nothing.
Now about the incident, Miss Ponce. I know you didn't mean to, but the point is, you did. You are one of the best and most promising nursing students, which just goes to show that even the best of us can sometimes falter. Now I want you to take time to think about what you did and the possible consequences of your actions. It could have been far worse than it is now.
I will, sir. I assure you, nothing like this would ever happen again.
Okay, so I'll be expecting your incident report tomorrow at my desk.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
So off. What's the big idea, huh? I didn't ask you to do that.
I know.
But why did you do it? Who do you think you are, my girlfriend or something? Huh?
Please.
Hey, I'm talking to you!
Tom, please. I need oxygen.
Hey! Oh, jeez, Lily! You scared the crap out of me for a moment there!
I'm sorry, Tom.
You look fine, though, right?
You know what? That's the first time you ever called me by my name. Maybe I should faint more often.
That's not funny, and you know it.
Well, I tried. Tom, thank you. I don't know what else to say.
You should not be the one who's doing the thinking, you twit. I was horrible to you yesterday, and you hardly even know me. But why did you do that? Why do you have to take all the blame out for a mistake? It's very stupid.
Well, I had hoped
hope the answer was quite obvious, Tom. Clearly, I wouldn't have been able to carry you to the ER if you'd been the one who fainted. Duh.
Stop fooling around. You're not funny.
You know what? I'm hungry. Snack?
You're a weirdo.
So I've heard. Thanks. I'll take that as a compliment.
So, do you always faint like that?
Well, there's a first time for everything, I guess. Too much stress isn't good for the heart or mind and body. I'm a bit anemic and underweight, you see.
Well, I am too, but I never fainted before.
Yeah. Can you throw this wrapper, please, Tom?
Wow.
Thank you. I think the trash can is in the bathroom, Tom.
Oh, by the way, I called somebody. Speed dial number 2 in your phone. Number 1 is busy, and as far as I can remember, her name is Sister Martha.
Sister Martha, you called her?
Yep, and she'll be here any minute from now.
Lily, oh Lily, what happened to you? Are you okay? Why are you not in the bed?
Sister Martha, over here.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, Lily, I love you. Oh, I was worried when someone called me up.
Sister Martha, it's so good to see you. By the way, the one who called you was Tom.
Tom? Tom who? You don't scare an old woman like that. Don't you almost made me jump out of my skin. Oh, give me my little wispy bun.
Sorry, Sister Martha.
Oh, Lily! Oh, goodness gracious! I thought you had an attack.
Sister Martha?
I mean, attack more.
What's attack mo, Sister Martha?
It's a dance, Tom. You don't know like this. Attack more, attack more, attack more. That's all I thought we here came from a dance practice. Let me see.
Over here, sister.
Oh, thank you. Oh, Lily, I brought you your favorite food. Bud. Oh, try. You share. Lily loves to eat bud whenever she has an attack.
Yes,
Attack
Sister
more.
Martha's good Tom is the best. You should try one.
Wow. Well, I would love to, but I think I need to wash my hands first.
Oh, you're a nurse?
Oh, well, I'm trying to become one.
Oh, you tried it. You wash. Oh, your tata is on his way and is beating his car this very minute.
What? You call Tatay? Why, Sister Martha? You know he always freaks out.
He always freaks out. Of course he always freaks out. He overreacts. He's your father. That's his job. I'll try to call him now.
Tatay, over here.
Leo! Oh, we're part of the family.
I'm fine, Tay. Don't worry.
I didn't do anything.
Are you sure?
Yes, I just got a little short of breath. It was so stifling hot in the area. But a friend of mine helped me. Tom.
Sir?
Don't scare me like that. Jeez.
Sorry, sir. By the way, my name is Tom Galvez.
Leo.
Here, sir.
Tom Galvez? Your Nick Galvez's son? Oh, your Father Ben's nephew? Oh, Father Ben.
Yes,
Father
sister.
Ben.
Oh, you know my father and my uncle?
Of course. He's a close friend of ours, right, Leo?
Small world.
Father Ben. Wait, I'm trying to take a closer look. Oh, handsome. Oh, you're
OMG, thank you so much. That's the best thing I ever done for my Lily.
Well, it's nothing, sir. I owe your daughter a lot.
A lot? You owe her a lot? Oh, where's the house? Oh. You owe her a lot? Where's the house?
You continue your conversation there. Sister.
Peter? Peter? Oh, there you are, Peter. I've been looking for you. I need to tell you.
Loves me. How can I be of assistance to the beautiful, sexy, baby fats, fair maiden?
Give it a rest, Peter. How many times do I have to tell you that I'm not interested?
You might not be now, but you will be.
Oh, for crying out loud! I'm trying to tell you that I think our best friends are falling in love, you idiot.
Oh, Mia, I know about that, but more importantly, don't you think we should be doing the same? Look up in the sky! It's Supercat!
Supercat, where?
Supercat in the sky! There!
Where?
morning. Get out. Out! Out now! Don't come back!
Good afternoon, sir. My name is Tom Galvez, and I will be your student nurse this afternoon.
Tom, we have the same name, young man. Well, get out.
But, sir,
I said out! Out! Now! Out!
Well, there's something about Mr. Garcia that called to me. What have made him so angry and bitter that he would lash out all those who would want to help him? So, I waited that day at the end of my duty.
My Lillian. My Lillian. My Lillian.
Hey, sir! Are you okay, sir?
Go.
Wake up! Sir!
Please.
Sir! Sir!
Who are you?
Sir, it's Tom, your student nurse.
Oxygen. Oxygen. Oxygen.
Are you okay?
You're still here, young man? I thought you'd have left by now.
Well, I could have, but I think you want to know how we're doing, sir.
Why bother? No one else does.
That's not true, sir.
Son, I'm old. I've worn out all the welcome I had in me.
You only think that, sir.
Boy, don't pretend that you know me. The only thing we have in common is a name. You have no idea. You have no idea at all.
Then please, tell me, sir. I'm willing to listen.
Have you met my Lillian?
Not yet, sir.
Help me up. Hand me that picture over there. She's beautiful, isn't she?
Indeed, she's beautiful, sir.
She was my first and only love. How about you, Tom? Do you have your first and only love?
Well, yes, sir. Her name is Lily. But I really don't know if she knows that I love her.
Oh, is that so? Well, my Lillian was a nurse. She was the one who cared for me when I was injured during the war. The transporter we were riding got ambushed on our way to the new airbase. I sustained second-degree burn on both legs and a broken arm. It was her smile who made me forget the unbearable pain. She was the reason that kept me strong. And when I was discharged from the hospital, I courted her. And after a month, we get married. And you know what, Tom? We were married for 3 beautiful years. Those were the best years of my life. Until
what, sir?
my Lillian. My Lillian. Just 3 days shy of her 25th birthday. Got mugged and stabbed. She was mugged and stabbed off. Mugged and stabbed. She was walking home from work. And there wasn't a damn thing that the nurses or doctors or anyone in this godforsaken hospital could do to get her back for me. No one. No one. Now you see, Tom, why nothing matters to me now? Because I have no reason left to be. I had no one but Lillian. And now, she's gone. She's gone, Tom. She's gone. That's why, Tom, you take care of your Lily. Because if you can't, then don't. But remember, what we have now may be lost tomorrow. And when the time comes, there will be pain. And there will be sorrow. Now, go, Tom. Just leave me alone. Just leave me alone.
Fear can sometimes compel us to either stay glued to the spot or run away as fast as we can. As human beings, we are faced with situations that can fill us with fear. Fear to lose someone and fear to be lost from someone. At the end of the day, the reality stands forth. We may not pass this way again. The following day.
There you are, Tom. I've been looking for you all over the place.
Maybe
Did you know that we have a basketball practice tonight? Where are you going, by the way?
Well, going to go. We'll have our practice, right? And we need to go home.
I know.
But I think I need to say goodbye to Mr. Garcia first.
You mean Mr. Garcia, our patient last night?
Yes.
Tom, haven't you heard? He died last night.
What?
Yes, he did. Anyway, I'll wait for you in the car, okay? Okay, don't be late.
It's not as simple as it seems. Learning how to love is beyond our wildest dreams. What we have now may be lost tomorrow. Creating all the pain, creating even more sorrow. Picking up the pieces, where should I begin? What lies ahead remains to be seen. Letting go of someone pieces. Where should I begin? What lies there remains to be seen.
Tom, you're here. Tom, is something wrong? Tom.
Don't worry, sir. We will do our best. Well, please give me some time to review this case, and I'll give you a call back as soon as possible. That's it for now. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Good morning, Dr. Laz.
Well, look, you came for a visit. Good morning, Lily. How are you doing today?
Well, I was a bit busy during the duty yesterday, but today I've never felt better.
Heard from your dad you gave him quite a scare the other week. You haven't been straining yourself too much, have you?
You know him, he's always exaggerating about things like that. I just got a little short of breath because it was so hot in the ward that day. But a friend of mine helped me.
Is that so? Let's give it a check then. That's a relief, Lily. They see your friends. Well, everything seems to be fine now, and your 2D EchoCard results are as stable as we can hope for. But still, you should never do it like we agreed, alright?
Okay.
And your medications?
I've been taking them religiously as I always have.
Good girl. So I'll give you a prescription so you can stop again.
Okay. Do I have to take that twice a day, Doc?
Yes, my dear. Still twice a day. Here it is.
Thank you.
Welcome. By the way, how has nursing school been treating you?
Well, it's been a great experience, Dr. Laz. I've learned a lot and I've done some research too.
Oh, really? And what have you found out?
I've read some books, pamphlets, and I've searched on the internet too. And I'm scared, Dr. Laz. Why does it have to be me? You know, I've been a very good daughter, a very good person, but why does it have to be me?
What do you mean, Lily?
Dr. Laz, in my research I found out that I'm not supposed to be here. That I can't expect to be here much longer. I was supposed to have been gone a long time ago. What I have is not something that has a cure. The statistics aren't very high for people like me, isn't it, Dr. Laz?
Lily,
Dr. Laz, you've been taking care of me my whole life, right? And you've been a very good friend to my father, right?
Of course, my dear, of course.
Then please, tell me the truth. I don't have much time left. Do I?
My child, you know that.
Dr. Laz, every beautiful thing is happening to me right now. I just want to know how much time I have left.
Come here. Take your seat. I'm sorry, Lily. I'm afraid that's something I can't answer. I can't predict the future. Well, you are enough of a miracle already without us trying to push our luck. All we know is that you are the exception to what we thought we knew your condition. You have beaten the odds, Lily. You survived. And more amazingly, you did it the most without my help. Someone up there must be looking out for you. I really believe in that.
Am I the only one, Doc? Are there others like me?
Well, I've come across the one in a case like yours. As you've probably researched, you have a very rare ailment. But Lily, listen to me. I am not at liberty to divulge privileged information about this patient. What I can only tell you is that this individual is alive and well, like you. And happens to be older than you are.
But did this patient undergo the necessary surgery, Doc?
Yes.
Then I guess I've heard all that I needed to hear. Thank you so much, Dr. Lass. I guess I'll see you next week.
Lily, wait. God still has plans for you, and you know that. You are still here because he needs you to do more for him. There is a time for everything, Lily. There is a time for everything. Yours is yet to come.
Thank you, Doc.
It's getting late, Tom. We have to... There you are again, man. Thinking of that girl. Thinking of that girl. That's it, man! You've gotta stop this! You're driving me nuts, Tom!
What?
That! Your blank expression, glassy eyes, head up in space. I had just about enough of it. During these past days when we were with our friends, you wouldn't even talk. If I'd ask you a question, you wouldn't even answer me. Come on, Tom. You used to know how to make good conversations.
So what do you want me to do about it?
If thinking of that girl is your problem, get up and get her back.
What are you talking, Pete?
Oh, don't be so stupid and purpose, Tom. You know who I'm talking about. Lily.
What's this got to do with
Oh,
it?
everything, you idiot. Everything. And don't pretend she's not. Listen, man. Don't pretend she's not. Because you've been rivered and deaf ever since you stopped talking to her. And Lily has been practically drowning herself up with those church activities just to keep herself occupied. Huh. Frankly, me and I are sick and tired of it.
Oh, so it's you and Mia now.
Oh, come on, Tom. Don't go point fingers at us. We just call them as we see them. You and Lily are being stupid. Stupid. And she didn't even start this. You did.
So now it's my fault.
Well, whose fault is it then? Listen, man. I know you were freaked out by that old man who died in that hospital. And I know you take this thing seriously. Tom, come on, Tom. You are not him and you will never be him. But if you keep up more of this crap of yours, you will end up like him. Old, alone, unloved, and mad at the world, Tom. Mad at the world.
Ah! Ah!
That's it, man. I'll be at the children's shelter if you're ready to talk.
Hey, Peter.
Hi, guys.
Hi there. Hi, dear.
I've got some things here to help us with our decorations. By the way, has anyone seen Tatay?
Oh, your Tatay is in dance-free clinics together with Peter.
You mean Tatay and Peter went to the free clinic to help Dan?
Yes, yes, Liz. I think they left a few minutes ago.
Poor Dan, working on a Halloween.
Oh, Lily, it's not Dan I'm worried about, dear. It's you. And I think you need to slow down.
Sister Martha, don't you think you're overreacting a bit?
Overreacting? Huh? Sus Maria. Come here, listen to me. Lily, you've organized all the weekly activities for the past 2 months, particularly single-handedly. Oh, you need a break. Have a Kit Kat.
Yeah, that's right, Liz. I mean, I've never seen you this driven. There's like a compulsion in you. Like you can't even sit still for one moment.
Mia, Sister Martha, I know you're worried about me, but honestly, I'm fine. I'm enjoying everything. It's just that there are still so many things that I want to do.
Yes, we understand, Liz, but be reasonable. You can't do all those things at once. Me, Sister Martha, and all of your friends are ready to help you, don't we, guys?
Yeah!
Come on. Listen, I know you're so upset with a thing or two about Tom, but come on.
Who says I'm still upset about him, Mia? On the contrary, I'm completely over him.
Oh, here we go again. You can't fool me with your gay face, Liz. I know you, and I know how much you care for that piece of
Mia, watch your mouth. I'm a sister.
Sorry, sister.
Oh, Lily, I know you feel something special for Tom. I for Father Ben. I know. I myself thought he was the kind of boy who would be just right for you. But sometimes what we think is right turns out to be totally wrong for us. Don't worry. The Lord works in mysterious ways.
Yes, Liz. And God wouldn't shackle you to that insensible no good for nothing.
I said, watch your mouth.
Sorry, sister, but I can't help it.
Oh, you help it. when someone closes a door, God opens a window.
And boys will always be boys. They come and they go. Say the heart is the easiest to break,
Especially if it's a girl's at stake.
sister. You know that what they say is true.
Our deity is indeed very blue.
That could for nothing.
Don't darling,
Boys to come and go. No need to tell us, we already know. They can sweep all your feet, till your heart skip a beat. Boys to come and go. Boys to come and go.
and later on it suddenly stops.
A cardiac sense feels so withdrawn. There comes another one who will just stop. Girl, if you open the door, good luck. Boys who come and go. Boys who come and go. Said this before and I'll say it again. Relationships are never hearts that each end.
I guess it's a part of a legacy.
You mean being friends and deprived of the truth.
You're so pessimistic.
I am realistic. Boys to come and go. No need to tell us, we already know. They can sweep all your feet, till your heart skip a beat. Boys to come and go. Boys to come and go. Boys who come and go, and this just goes to show that when we make our choices, they come with sacrifices. It's never too late to start over again. Once more, do what you
That was fun.
Anything
You guys
for
just
you?
want me to feel better. Thanks a lot.
Oh, the boys are here early.
JR! Open the door, please.
Sister Martha, let me do it.
Okay.
JR just finished the decorations for the wall. We need them early tomorrow, okay?
Excuse me. Is Peter here by any chance?
No, he's not. He's out. Well, is that all?
Well, I just want... Well, I guess...
Okay, then you may now leave, and please don't forget to close the door.
Lily! Can I talk for you for a minute?
You see, we have so many things to do. We have a party tomorrow. We are preparing him for something. And
Lily! Tom! You can talk! I don't want to hear any word from both of you, so...
Sister Martha,
You heard it, Lily! Children! Come on, let's proceed to the reception area and let's continue our decorations there, okay?
Sister?
Mia.
Lily, I'm sorry.
you don't have to explain anything to me.
God knows I haven't treated you the way I should. But please hear me. I can't live without you. I can't have a world without you. next few months with Lily will be the happiest I'd spend in my entire life. She taught me how it was to live without holding anything back, to laugh without restraint, and to love as though I'd never been hurt before. It was a time I wish would never end, a time that would be branded in my mind long after it ceased to exist. It was my time with Lily. That night, I prayed to God for the first time in years. I prayed that this time would last forever.
That was Lily.
Calm down, Tom. I'll talk to Uncle Leo first, okay? Wait here.
Okay.
Uncle Leo.
I don't know, somebody
Here.
Lily's here.
Tom, you're here.
Oh, sir, is everything alright? Where's Lily?
She's in the coronary care unit, Tom. Visitors aren't allowed there. They're monitoring her to the echo and ECG if everything's alright.
What? Why? What's her condition? Why do you have to take her MRI and ECG?
Listen, Tom, I'm so sorry you had to find out this way.
Find out what, sir?
Tom, it's Lily. She's dying.
Dr. Lazaro, can you please tell Tom about Lily's condition?
She was born with hypoplastic left heart syndrome. It is a congenital the left side of her heart. The side that is responsible for pumping out oxygen all throughout the body is underdeveloped, and in some extreme cases, it's closed off.
So, Lily's case is an extreme, Doc?
Well, not to the point it entire. There would be a very low chance of survival. Basically, what we have is a right side. The right side of her heart has exactly been doing that for years. Aware about her condition.
So, you were saying Lily's a walking miracle, is that it?
Yes. Consider. Bird.
So what's happening now? Is a miracle dust running out, Doc? Is Lily going to die?
There's no. I almost told her father she wouldn't make it these past few days. But look how that turned out.
So she's going to live. She's going to live, right?
Her heart is almost at its limits. That's the way it has been since the day she was born. But Lily's always been strong. She's always able to withstand it. That is, until today.
What's today, Doc?
Today, Lily's heart has shown the first sign of exhaustion.
So we come into this. Sir, why you didn't tell me?
Tom, I had no choice. It was Lily's decision. She didn't want anyone to know because she didn't want anybody to pity her.
Pity her? What a stupid thing to think! What if she choked down somewhere, huh? How would people would know how to help her? And what if she's alone? What if she's alone when she fainted? Did you ever think? Did you ever think that hiding it could have been the death of her, sir?
Calm down.
You want me to calm down? You go to hell!
Oh, that's out of line!
You know what's out of line, sister? Him! He's out of line! He's out of line for letting his daughter go out and about unprotected! It's all your fault! It's all your fault, sir. It's all because of you. 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 It's all because of you.
Before your point in time, I was neither afraid nor troubled by the thought of death, not even when its possibility could be staring me straight in the face. But now, I am terrified of it, and dreading the very thought of what it could bring. They say that the man who fears death also fears life. What if the death you are fearing is not your own, but another's? What if what you expected to be was wrong? What if? What if?
Mom, I've been trying to call Tom all night. He hasn't even answered a single call. Calm down, Mom. I'm sure someone will inform me about Tom. Okay, Mom. Someone's at the door. I gotta go. Tom, what's this? Peter? What happened to him?
Don't talk to me.
I found him at Ayala. He was getting wasted with himself, and he wouldn't come with me peacefully, so I had to drag him out of there.
Come on, Pete.
Sit down.
Sit down, Tom.
Thanks for bringing home, Pete. I'll take it from here.
Sure you need my help?
Yes, I'm sure. He and I have something to talk about.
Okay then, Tommy boy, I have to go now, okay?
No. Let's have a drink first. Let's
No,
have a
no,
drink.
tomorrow, we drink water. Okay? Bye. Bye then.
Peter, you're a loser. You're a loser, Pete.
Bye-bye, Dad. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Thanks, Dan. Peter. Tom, where have you been? I've been trying to call you.
Leave me alone.
No, I can't leave you alone, Tom. Did you even know that Mom and Dad were worried about you the entire day?
They wouldn't care.
Yes, they would, Tom.
No! They wouldn't. And they never did. Because all they care about is you.
Tom.
You know what? Lily, she cares. And she's the only one who ever really cared for me.
That's not true.
And you were all just perfect. You're perfect and everybody just loves you. But they don't know who you truly are.
Tom.
Just stay away from me. You've already done enough. Enough, Dad.
Tom, I know you have every right to hate me. I was a horrible brother. I took out all the anger and sadness inside me and dumped it all on you.
Dump it all on me. I look up to you as my big brother, Dad. And I wanted to be like you so much. Your mom and dad's golden boy, and I here to worship you. But you broke my heart. That night, you shattered everything. Everything I ever believed to be true about you.
Up to now, you're still stuck with what happened that night. It was a mistake. I never meant it when I wish you hadn't been born. You gotta believe me. I was just carried away with my emotions.
You save it for someone who gives a damn. You save it for someone who gives a damn. You save it for someone who gives a damn.
I was a teenager, Tom. Bitter and resentful. Because you were everything I wished to be. Healthy, whole, and full of life.
And I was too sick and angry to even think about what I was saying. I don't love you, Tom. And I never wished, not for a single moment, that you hadn't been born. Not for a single moment. I wished instead that I hadn't been born. There's not a day that goes by that I never wished that I could take back all the things that I said and did to you. I'd give anything, anything to erase all the hurt I caused you. But I can't. I just can't. And all I can say is I'm so sorry, Tom. I'm sorry. You're my only little brother, Tom. And I'll always love my little brother. You know that. And I'll always be here for you whenever you need me. And you can tell me anything. That's why there's no need to worry, little brother. Everything's gonna be all right.
No, Dan. It's not all right. I thought that I wouldn't get hurt anymore if ever I stopped caring about anybody. That way I would be fine. But Lily, she's moving away from me. And she's the only one who made my life more meaningful, Dad. And now she's slowly being taken away from me. And I can't bear the thought of it. I can't bear the thought of it. I can't imagine life without Lily now. I'm dying alone with her. I'm dying alone with her, Dad.
Tom. As long as Lily's alive, there's still hope for her to go on living. You heard the doctor, right? She's strong. She's held on for this long, and I'm sure she'll grow stronger for your sake. This disease, hypoplastic left heart syndrome, it's incurable, but it can be managed. There are certain medications that can help, and several surgeries that she can undergo. All we have to do is to find her a matching heart donor and to undergo a heart transplant and be fully treated. We just have to be patient, Tom.
You're sick?
What?
You told me earlier that you were too sick. And you told me that you envy me because I'm healthy and full of life. What do you mean by that, Dad? All those medical surgical books? All those heart transplant manuscripts? All those medical journal subscriptions? I thought they were all just for you to study.
Tom, what I meant was...
The almost yearly trip to the States. The exchange programs. Those sudden conversation that suddenly stops whenever I enter into the room. Everything.
Tom, what you need to
understand. I understand plenty. You're hiding something from me. And Mom and Dad is in the whole thing. But what I don't understand is how come you know a lot about Lily's diagnosis?
I never wanted anyone to feel sorry for me or treat me any differently, Tom. And you already suffered enough for me. I never wanted to burden you with what I already had. There are only 4 people who take care of me from the medical team who know my secret. And you're about to become the 5th. 27 years ago, Tom, on the day I was born, I was diagnosed with hypoplastic left heart syndrome, just like Lily.
And you never thought that your brother deserves to know all these things.
I'm so sorry, Tom.
I've been keeping this secret all my life because I wanted to live life as normal as I could. I'm so sorry it took me so many years to tell you.
No, Dad. It's alright. I understand everything. Don't worry. I'll take care of you for the last of days.
Don't worry, little brother. We'll be with each other till the last of days.
loved one is dying, we tend to deny it. We tend not to think of it. We pretend that as if nothing's wrong. But no matter how we escape from it, the truth will always remain that somehow, someday, one has to say goodbye.
Tom, is that you?
Lily, are you okay? Are you alright? Is there anything you want?
I'm fine, Tom. Tom, I'm so sorry.
For what, Liz?
For being so selfish.
Lily, what are you talking about?
I knew I didn't have much time left. That's why I didn't want to tell you about my condition. I didn't want you to look at me with pity and fear that one day I'd be gone. Tom, I'm so sorry.
Liz, there's nothing to be sorry for. You know what? Even if I had known before, and even if all the time we have left is today, I still wouldn't regret all the times that we've been through together. I love you, Liz. And I always will.
You know what? There's something I want to give you. This is my nanay's necklace. She gave it to me before she died. It's my most valued possession. I want you to have it, Tom.
But Liz, you can't.
Tom, this has been a constant reminder that even if Nanay already passed away, in one way a part of her will always be with me. And I want you to take care of this always, Tom, okay?
But Liz, you
Tom,
can't.
promise me. Promise me.
Okay, I promise.
Here. I want you to have that so that it will become a constant reminder that even if I'm already gone, I'll always be with you, Tom. And I'll always be in your heart.
Lily, you will not die. You must not die.
Tom, let's stop talking about myself, okay? Now give me a power hug.
Stop fooling around, Liz.
Come on, Tom. Give me a hug.
Oh, Liz. I love you.
I love you too, Tom. You're freaking me out with the staring. I'm fine, Ty. I won't wither away before your very eyes, you know.
You know what? That's the same exact thing your mom told me. The following day, she was gone.
Ty, you have to know that you can't get rid of me that easily, okay?
Is that a promise?
I promise. Come sit beside me.
Did I ever tell you a story about a little girl of 4 who gave his father a very special birthday present?
No, you didn't.
Well, she gave him something inside a little blue box. But when he opened it at first, he saw that it was empty. He said that was weird. Why would a daughter give him an empty box? But when he asked the little girl about it, The little girl said that it was not empty at all, that it was filled with all the hugs and kisses she could give.
That's such a nice story.
And you know what's nicer? Every part of it is true. And you know what's the nicest part?
Tell me.
That little girl. She was you. I love you, Anna. I know that the Lord will grant you more years to come. Trust me when I say, because there's that magic inside you that will always be the reason for me to hold on. You paint the sky the brightest blue, you color up the yellow sun, you shade the grass the deepest green. It is all great if you are gone. Color the day with your smile, you lighten up the darkest hue. How golden you are, my child, you hold me up when I am blue. It's the magic inside you, it's the light you bring, it's the hope you give me. You're the miracle of living. It's the magic inside you, it's the light you bring, it's the hope you give me. There is magic inside of you. Little girl, little no more. You are my joy, you are my pride. Lilies bloom the purest white when you are by my side. It's the magic inside you, it's the light you bring, it's the hope you give me. You're the miracle of living. It's the magic inside you, it's the light you bring, it's the hope you give me. There is magic inside of you. Sit right now. I love you very much. It's the magic inside you, it's the light you bring, it's the hope you give me. You're a miracle of living. It's the magic inside you, it's the light you bring, it's the hope you give me. There is magic inside of you. There is magic inside of you. Why, Lord? Why?
The next day, my lady died. 5 days after.
There is music from above. to breathe again. There is music from my heart. Good night to bear apart. This music and me will keep me forever near. This music will see us through the pain and sorrow. And this music can grow strong. It takes us where we belong. Keeping our hopes alive for us to fall. For more days, for you to stay. I pray for more nights with all my mind to keep you. Now I pray for your light may Goodbye, Liz. Goodbye.
Yes, Mrs. Galvez, your son is sleeping right now. Well, his echocardiogram results in the last few days were looking very well. But I'm afraid his results may intermediate the situation. Oh, so your husband is in the hospital as we speak. All right then, I'll wait for. Have a great day.
Yes, honey. Alright. Dr. Lassie is here. Okay. I'll call you later. Goodbye. I love you. Dr. Lass?
It's nice to meet you.
So, how about you? I just called my wife in the phone. She just asked me, what do you mean by another match donor?
Remember, of course, that we held a similar search for Lily Ponce.
Yes, of course.
And you remember Tom and a few undergo the necessary tests to see if they too would be a perfect match for Lily.
Yes, but I
Don't
don't...
found a match. And not for Lily, I'm afraid, but for Dan.
Dan?
Yes, Mr. Galvez. Dan is a perfect match to your other son, Tom.
Tom? Match for Dan?
Dad.
Dan? You awake?
Yes.
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm okay.
Are you sure?
Dad. Tom doesn't need to know that, right? It's just too soon. He hasn't even begun to heal from Lily, and now this. Please.
Calm down, son. You need to rest. Don't exert yourself too much, okay?
But please, Dad, please promise me you won't tell Tom anything about
All right. I will call your mom and Dr. Lass here as well. We will not tell Tom. Tom?
Hey, Dad.
Go. Talk to your brother.
Again with your stupid schemes to protect me, huh? Dad, I'm your brother. And I deserve to know everything, even though if you don't think I need to.
Tom.
Take a rest, bro. Lay back down. I just had you back, and I'm not about to lose you yet. So you need to take it easy for me, bro, okay?
Alright. Excuse me both. My rounds. I will be back.
Please wait a while, Dr. Lass. I will walk you out.
Sure.
Tom, Dan, I leave the both of you here. And Tom, when your Uncle Ben arrives, go straight home, alright? You still have duty tomorrow. Take care of your brother.
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Dad.
Goodbye. So, Dr. Lass, what do you
okay
mean,
now?
right?
Feeling better. Thanks for wanting to look after me, Tom. You didn't have to do this, you know.
What are brothers for? Now, look who's talking more mature now. Oh, hey, are you okay? Do we need to call the doctor?
Don't need to call the doctor. I'll be fine. Tom, I didn't want you to know because I wanted you to be able to live life without regrets.
I'm living, Dad. And I have no regrets. Lily taught me that. I love her. And I always will. But I was never angry or sad when I see her go. Because I know we'll see each other again. What matters is, I was able to express to her how much she really means to me. And now, it's time for me to show you. We're families after all, right? I just really hope I can make you feel better, Dad.
You already did, Tom. More than you know.
Oh, I have a surprise for you.
Did you already answer the call for priesthood just like Uncle Ben did?
No, not as noble as that.
What is it then?
Oh,
What's this? Can you please hand me my glasses? Thank you. Congratulations, Thomas Kent Gavins, for passing med school. Oh, Tom, you passed!
take it easy, bro.
I'm so proud of you, Tom. Congratulations.
Yeah, right. Can you believe it? Med school? That's great.
That is great. Well, did you tell Mom and Dad?
Well, I'm going to tell them when I arrive home.
What are you waiting for? Go. I'll be fine here. Anyways, Uncle Ben's coming any minute now and he'll take over. Go.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Oh, thanks, Dad. So see you later, okay?
Sure.
Oh, by the way, you sure be still alive when I came back?
I promise.
Okay. Goodbye, bro.
Bye.
Yeah. Hey, Mom. Yes, I'll be there any minute from now. Yeah, Uncle Ben is on his way. He will take care of Dad. Yeah, I'm alright. I'm fine. There's nothing to worry about. Okay?
Give me your phone. I said, give me your phone. Now give me your wallet. Listen, man, give me your wallet.
I don't have any wallet, man. Please put the gun down.
Give it to me.
Man, please, not.
I said, give it to me.
Please, man.
Give it to me. Give it to me, man. Give it to me.
Dear Tom, happy birthday, little brother. It's been almost a year since you left. They say time is the best healer, but the past months have been the longest and the most painful moments our family has ever felt. I'll be honest, we haven't completely gone past the point of hurting as of yet, and I don't know how or when it will go away. You were gone so suddenly, and we didn't even get the chance to say goodbye. I guess that part pained us the most, because it wasn't you who was supposed to go. You still had so much to look forward to, and we had only begun to become the best of brothers anyone could ever have. But life can be so unfair sometimes. There are even times that I blame myself for what happened to you, but I guess there's always a purpose for everything, right? Did you know, Tom, that Mom couldn't stop crying those first few months you were gone? Every time she saw or heard anything that could remind her of you, the dam would just break, and tears never seemed to stop pouring down her cheeks. Pops, on the other hand, became silent as stone for a while. They've only become just start to smile and laugh with each other again. And sometimes they talk about you as though you were still here. In a way, I guess you still are. And there's not a day that goes by that we don't think of your little brother. On the other hand, Peter and Mia are officially a couple. Can you believe it? They work at Mount Carmel Medical Center now as nurses, and they come to visit us whenever they can. For the past months, Uncle Ben and Uncle Leo have been working together to expand the children's shelter non-stop. Not to be outdone, Sister Martha is organizing a load of bake sales and outreach programs to help with the finances. I just wished you could see how dedicated they are. And it's because of the two of you. Day by day, we're slowly rebuilding our lives, Tom, no matter how hard it is. I'm not saying it'll be like when you and Lily were still around. It will never be. But we're getting there. Most of all, I want to thank you, Tom, for saving my life. Your heart is safe with me now, and I promise to take care of it like I would my own. Somehow, I know you two have found each other somewhere up there, and you're looking down, watching over us. I love you, little brother, and I'll always miss you. Please say hi to Lily for me. Dad.
It is a fact of life that there is more than one way to lose your heart. And there is more than one person you can lose your heart to. It doesn't all boil down to sense or practicality. It is not even a question of living it up to chance or choice. All there is to it is hope, faith, and love, of which love is the greatest. This is my story. What's yours?
gentlemen, Kindred Hearts a Musical. Thank you once again and have a good day.